Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now.
Hello and welcome to my garden and the dinosaurs who live there. If you're new to the channel, I make videos about gardening in my garden in the west of Scotland, as well as videos on my chickens, quail and bees. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, it would be great if you could click that subscribe button and click on the bell to alert you anytime I post any new videos. So today I have been dodging heavy rain showers and doing some sowing. I know we're still sort of mid-March, so it can't go too mad getting things sown, but I've got a few things in, so stick with the video and you'll see what I got up to. So I have some snowball onions here that I was kindly given as part of a giveaway by Angela from Not Just About Ducks, and you can see some of the onions have already sprouted. Snowball white onions. So what I'm going to do is just pop some of them in this large pot. I think I'm just going to pop them in and see how we go. It's a bit wet, but hopefully they'll be okay. Just choose the ones that are already rooting to a degree. Not rooting, sprouting. But we do need obviously some roots. Hopefully, maybe a bit close. Yeah. It has been very wet today. I'm just gently putting them in. I'm not really having to force them down or anything. I know some folks say, oh, be careful, you don't want to damage the basal plate, which is this, let's see if I can find a better one. The basal plate being the bit where the roots come out, and there's where the plant itself, the leaves come out. You don't want to be forcing this in, because you can damage the basal plate, but literally this is very soft compost, so I'm just making sure that the onion itself isn't soft, so it's not squidgy and rotten, and then I am literally pushing in the little onion set. So I think that will do, and we'll see. I've got plenty left. Whoops. So I'll see if there's some other places to pop these, and I've also got spares if anything happens. In fact, what I will do, now I think about it, is for some of these I'll just pop them into a cells in a modular tray, and I'll grow them under cover to get them on the go, just in case these ones that I've put directly into the pot don't do very well. So a bit of belt and braces approach there, because I've got lots of these onions, and some of them I'll give away as well. So this is just a mix of peat-free potting compost and a little bit of vermiculite. The compost is pretty ugh, I have to say, as is the way with most peat-frees, unfortunately. But anyway, I'm filling up this tray, and I'm going to put a little onion in each cell. to grow on undercover. Right, more snowball onions. And I'm literally just going to pop them in, and hopefully they will root and grow, and then I can transplant them into their final growing position once I work out where that's going to be. And I may actually give a few along to my friend along the road, because I know she's not started any onions. Some of them have sprouted. I hope that they'll root as well before they run out of juice, so to speak. I'm just making sure as I put them in that none are squidgy. And I think that's probably enough. I'll leave the other half of the tray for something else, and I'll show you what I'm going to put in there just in a second. Right, here I am back. Okay, I'm going to fill the other half of this little modular tray with some of these peas. These are Petite Provençal, and they're small cells, so I think probably what I'm going to do is just put one seed into each of these. So we've got 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 15 potentially. I'm eager to grow lots of peas this side of the start of the year, because they do well at the beginning of the year, and I like peas, and of course they can be frozen. I'm trying to get into this unsuccessfully. Ooh. There. Right, so I've got my little dibber. I'm just going to dib a little hole. You know the drill, I'm sure. And I'm going to drop a pea in, cover it over, and then this whole tray is going to go, where's it going to go? I'm running out of room. It's going to go into one of the grow houses. Now, it might well go into the grow house that actually doesn't get closed, so I'm not too bothered about the temperatures. It's more just keeping it out of the the torrential rain that we are getting at the minute. Okay, so here we go. Pea. Nice and simple. I will, time permitting, get more peas in later on in the year and see if I can keep them, a nice succession going. But things get a little bit hectic, as you can imagine, and if we are doing the whole house sale thing, it'll get even more hectic. So we'll see. So I'm literally just going to cover these over. I'm not going to worry too greatly. Actually, that one could do with a little bit of dirt. This compost is damp. I gave it a water before I put anything in it. There we go. Right, little label, and we know what we have. Right, I've got a small, I think it's maybe 25 litre tub here, and I have myself some rainbow mix carrots. So I'm going to put some rainbow mixed carrots in here, and all I'm going to do is use my trusty dibber to make some holes, and then into each hole I'll pop hopefully a couple of carrot seeds, and we'll see what sprouts, and I will likely just nip off the top. If two of them sprout from the same station, I'll nip off the top of one so that we just have the strongest one growing. That is the plan. Now I'm just going to make holes. Some people have templates to make holes. I don't have, so I am just going to rough it. Templates I think are a good idea, just sort of pressing the template into the surface, but don't have one, so I'm sure we can cope. Right, so I don't know how many holes that is. What? Let's start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, 13. Is that good? We'll put one in the middle. 14. I'm not really superstitious, but there we go. Oh god, there's the wind coming now. Just in time for me handling the seeds. Anyhow, what a blooming day. Last video I made, it was the sun was splitting the skies, but not today. It's just reminding us that we're still in winter. Right, these seeds are tiny, so I'm just going to do my best to pop a small amount into each hole. I'm going to just do this. I started here and just see what I can do. I think. And the alternative is to broadcast along across the surface, which I've done in the past as well. But we'll try making the holes first. Routine. Oh, I think I'm getting maybe 3 or 4 in some of these holes, but hey ho. Right. I think that's me. This packet has 1,500 seeds in it, so it could keep me going forever. There we go. So what I'm now going to do is just that, to close over the old hose. I had dampened the compost before I began. There we go. It is quite damp, so I don't think I need to do any more, and this is outside, so it's going to get rained on, that's for sure. Where did I put my label? Here we go, carrot rainbow mix. We'll see how we go. What I forgot to say is that the compost here is the 2/3 of the tub was compost left from when I grew a Brussels sprout plant in this tub. So I actually popped in some, what did I put in? Some bone meal actually, and just mixed that in with the 3/4 of the compost that was there. And then the top third is actually seed starting mix with a little bit of vermiculite as well, just to have a finer tilt to it, to help the carrots to sprout and then grow on down to the rest of the sort of regular compost. So that's what's in this tub. Okay, I'm a wee bit late off the mark with broad beans. I wasn't actually going to grow any broad beans this year, but I was kindly donated these Karmazin broad beans from Angela at Not Just About Ducks. So we're going to grow some. I have grown Karmazin before and they were great, and if I can get into these, we will grow some again. So I am going to I'll put a couple in each of these cells, I think. Just going to push them in, and then I'll cover them. The way I'm putting them in is that way, so sort of narrow side down, if you like, and then this wee bit at the bottom here is where the roots will come out, I believe. I'm sort of guessing, to be honest, but I think that's where the I'm pretty sure that's where the roots are coming out. So I'll do that, but there's not really any right or wrong. They'll sort themselves out. But yeah, I'll pop 2 in here and see how we go. I think Steve at Digwell Green Fingers did an experiment last year with having the seeds put in different ways, you know, different angles, flat side down, pointy side down, etc. And I don't think he found any difference, so it's pretty much just throw them in. Okay, so let's just do this one as well. I can always donate if I've got extra. I said I wasn't going to grow too much this year due to impending house viewings, but I'm being led astray by Angela giving me all these lovely seeds. Right, I'm just going to pop some compost over that. If I can find it. Not the nicest of weather today. No, it is not. And this is, I can't remember as I said, multi-purpose compost, peat-free, with a little addition of some vermiculite, as is what I normally do, and that just lightens up the compost. Helps the air get in. Alright. So, broad beans, parmesan. These are going to go into an open grow house, so the front flap of the grow house isn't down, but so the weather can get at them to a degree, but they're protected to a degree also. And we'll see how quickly they germinate. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Bye bye for now.